When I was growing up, I actually wasn't a Jesus follower. I wasn't a Christian. I grew up in a Jewish home. We believed in God, but even the word Christ was taboo. And so I always felt like now I know I was sensitive to knowing a little bit more about God, but as I grew up, it was just God. And then I actually was married, and my first husband he was a Christian, and he did actually introduce me to the concept of Jesus Christ. And we were introduced to the Quest Church by a person who had been coming here for a while, and we actually attended a community group for our first time. We never even walked through the doors. And the first time I walked into the community group and just saw these people together, talking about life and reading scripture, I was just blown away, and I thought, this is really awesome, and I want to know more about this. So then I came to Quest Church, and as soon as I walked through the doors, I just felt like super comfortable, and I felt like I had this big J on my neck, like the scarlet letter, but it was like Jewish, and nobody cared. I mean, they just loved me for who I was. They loved me for where I was at, and I became a member of Quest Church. Actually, John baptized me Easter in 2008, and that was one of the most important days of my life. I still have my shell that I keep on my dresser, and I show my kids, my kids know about it. One of the neatest things about the people at Quest is that they accept you for who you are and where you're at, but they want you to move forward. And I've said this a million times to other people, I think I've even said it to John, that I knew about Jesus Christ before I came here, but now I know Jesus Christ, and he's definitely a part of my life, and I want to follow him, and I want to spread the good news and be the light that we're called to be. I help a lot with Vicki and the kids, which when I first started at Quest, I was so intimidated and I thought the kids knew more than me. So now I'm at the point where I feel like I know a little bit more than them. So I help Vicki on Sunday nights, and just watching these kids, listen to the stories, and we just have so much fun, and it's such a blessing. My husband, Calvin, and we started our own community group, and that is really stepping out of our comfort zone. We like to be like the follower and not the leader, but we just feel like God has blessed us in so many ways with our relationship and with our home, and we just feel like it's supposed to be a place where people are supposed to come there and just, experience the love of Christ. I'm also the meals ministry coordinator at Quest, and that is such a blessing. You meet people where they're at, often in hard times, and even if they've just started on the road with their relationship with Christ, I think it helps them understand Jesus' love through the people at Quest, and that's just an awesome ministry that I'm a part of. I'm so excited about the potential of us moving towards so many other people in the community, being in a different area and just attracting all kinds of people that maybe don't know about Christ like I didn't know, or just, they just lost their passion or have been hurt. And I'm just excited. I'm excited about, my continuing growth with this church, and one day my grandchildren, will be here. I'm just so excited to see where this church, what this is all going to be like in the future.